Hey guys, what's up? We're back here with the latest episode of this RTG. As you can see here, getting straight into it, just doing a bit of training with some of the players there, Chaplin, Clark, and the new goalkeeper there. As you can see, we just got the inquiry back from Havertz, and it turns out he is only just joined by Leverkusen, so we can't quite get him just yet. Maybe next season. He was looking to be one of the good targets. We're going to have to go search for somebody else, and as you can see here, we're just going to change up who we're looking for and try and find someone else to join this squad. We've played one game this season, I believe, in that first episode, guys, so far, and we did actually get a loss, but we're going to go for this Ajax centre back here, 16 years old, 6'2", D-legit, or G-ligged, I'll call him Delit, just miss out the G, and then we're going to look for a player called Van Bergen. If you've been watching my Reading FC RTG, we signed him in that one, the one we're playing, and he's actually really good, so I really liked him, so I want to get him back in. He's only 16 at the moment, and he looks quite good. So they offered for 1.8 million, and I gave them 1.2 to see if they accept, trying to keep all these bids as low as possible to save as much money as possible, to try and allow me more space in the transfer market, as they want 1 million there as well for Van Bergen. So I'm going to offer them 800,000 there, as you can see, maybe, yeah, 800,000, 600,000 instead. Try that one first, see if that gets accepted. And now we got this game in the cup here, against Hartlepool in the EFL Cup, so hopefully we can win this against Hartlepool and progress on through. To be perfectly honest though, cups aren't what we're going for this season, even though we do get a 1-0 lead here in the first 4 minutes. Stevens getting the goal there. Can we push on and get some more goals in this game? This is going to be a tricky one. Can we? Yes, we do. Yeah, 2-0 guys in that game. Progressing through to the next round of the EFL Cup. Chaplin gets the second one there. That's a 2-0 win, just what we needed. And we're going to head out of that game in a second, just taking a look. And then, as we see, we're coming into the next league game against Barnet. And Ozil's just gone and signed for Barcelona, so that's a big signing. Ajax say the offer is unacceptable here for Delit. So for the 16-year-old centre back, I actually really want him. He's already worth 1.8 million. And he's only 16 years old. He's a sporadic first-team player for Ajax, so getting him in will be key, especially as Portsmouth. And progressing through, 16-year-old, and his, I believe his rating potential is about 86 or 85, so he looks really good. The same here for Van Bergen, so we'll just put a bigger offer in for Van Bergen, aiming to get him as well. These are also like some really good players to strengthen some of the areas that we need in this game. We just played a slightly weaker side here in this game. Chaplin just goes and scores 1-0 here against Barnet in the league, so we're doing pretty well in the league at the moment. If we can get a win here, we'll be pushing on up the table a little bit, and as you can see there, they go and score, but we managed to get a goal in the last minute to end up winning that game 2-1. And as you can see, we're slowly progressing up through the table now. Got our first real win of the season in the league, and Chaplin there has gone up to 67 overall, and Slavar's gone up to 65, so he's doing pretty well. No one really dominating any of the goals or assist sheet at the moment, but it's a good start for the team. And as you can see here, we got our offer accepted, so we're going to go and give him a contract as the crucial first team player, which is going to be really cool if we can get him in. 16-year-old centre back from Ajax, and then we got our Van Bergen offer accepted as well. So if we have enough money, we should be able to just get both of these players if all goes to plan. Crucial first team player as well. He looks really good, 16 years old. 800,000 bid, and hopefully we can get what we need. We're going to have to sell some people off though to get enough money. We've already got a 16-year-old goalkeeper who's on 65. 16-year-old goalkeeper with 65 overall, so he's looking really cool. So this, looking in the long run, guys, we're trying to get all these youngsters so that by the time we get to the Prem, all of them will be turning about 21, 25, depending on between that age, 21 to 23 even, so that we'll have a whole squad of very good players all progressing up through the ranks. I know some players are going to want to leave, some players are going to want to stay the whole time, and we've got some older players here we're trying to get rid of. As you can see, we're going to slowly eliminate the Portsmouth squad, the original Portsmouth squad, get rid of all these players who are not needed as we go through. I don't want to get rid of them all just yet, because we do need to have a backup squad ready and waiting for fitness games when we want to keep our fitness up, and for in case of injuries and stuff. So at the moment, we're just going to sell off a few players just to make enough money. As you can see, they're just the backup strikers that we aren't really going to use. We can't get rid of him because he's just joined the club, the Smith there. But we're going to try to get rid of a few other players. He's just joined the club as well, so we can't get rid of him either. And we're just looking for some players here who we can actually get rid of that have been at the club long enough and will get us enough money really to buy the players that we want to get in to start this season off. As you can see there, we transfer listed 1 or 2 players, and that was about it. And we got a player returning from loan, those 2 guys, but we couldn't end up selling them off anyway, which is really annoying, but that's alright. We got them in the squad now. We just got our legit D-Lit offer accepted, so we just signed him in. New signing has arrived. That's really cool. We got the player we wanted. go check him out soon. As you can see here, we haven't signed the first team forward just yet, but we're going to get him in Van Bergen, hopefully as a crucial player if it allows us to. And as you can see here, we're going to swap the centre back now, and he's already, if you take him out, he's already down here. He's about to be put in the squad there. 67 legit there in the squad. He looks pretty cool. Delete, and we're probably going to head off to the next game now against Luton and try and get another win to keep this league run going. We haven't had the best of start. We did get a loss in that first game, very unlucky, but we're going to try and push on and get a win. Then we've got Burnley coming up soon in the cup, and as you can see there, we've got a 19th minute goal from Lingazi. And if we can hold this lead here through this game, it's almost finished. There we go, 2-0 added to that lead, and now it looks like we're going to get a 2-0 victory here against Luton. So that's 2 wins on the trot in the league, a win in the EFL Cup in the game before, and here we are about to come into the game against Burnley. And as you can see here, we just got our Van Bergen offer accepted, but we can't actually afford him just yet. We have nowhere near got enough money, so that's going to be a tricky one, guys. We need to sell off some of these players to get enough money, otherwise we won't be able to buy Van Bergen, and he looks like a really good player that I really want to get in. So for now, we're going to have to try to sell some more players off, selling a few of our better players to get a bit more money. As you can see there, Bennett, and then maybe 1 or 2 others, Tablot there. And we're going to head off and try and do some more training now with Chaplin, Savlar and Clark at the back. So we're all trying to boost them all up. What I'm aiming to do is to keep them all level, in terms of I don't want to boost one player loads and loads and loads and then everyone else be left behind. I want to slowly do everybody so that everybody rises at the same time and stays the same level, so the whole squad goes well. As you can see here, we're in this game against Burnley in the EFL Cup now in the 3rd round. Gone 2-0 down already in the 30th minute. Vokes and Ben Mee. Gray goes and scores to make it 3-0. We've lost this EFL Cup game. We're out of it, guys. We're out of the EFL Cup there. As you can see, a 4-0 loss to Burnley, but EFL Cup's not important this season, to be perfectly honest. It's all that matters is that we make sure that we win this league, which is the main objective as well, and we get to the round of 32, I believe, of the FA Cup, which is doable as well. As you can see now, coming straight into the next game versus Grimsby in the league, and we're going to try our hardest here to get another win. We're just waiting for the first goal to pop in any second now. Can we get one? There it goes to Grimsby. Unlucky for us. Can we get one to bring it back here? Only a couple minutes left, and there goes a 1-0 loss, guys, in the league. So we're not doing amazingly at the moment, and we're into the first round of the Checker Trade Trophy, I believe it is, and we're just going to offer here for Abora from Blackpool, so we're going to accept that for 210k and get a bit of money in for him, and we're going to try and get into the next cup game and push straight on through this season. I've got a bit more training to come as well. As you can see, we're going to take off one of the goalkeeper trainings and add in our centre back Delit here to get his first training going and try to get him boosted up. He's only 67 at the moment, but everyone's doing pretty well. For a League 2 side, having players such as these at such a young age progressing so quickly is going to be, can't be anything but good, because we got so much training to do, we got so much playing to do, and we got so much potential to grow. So as you can see here, we're just about to sell Kyle Bennett. We're going to ask for a bigger offer from Wigan because he is a very good player. He's one of our better players on the wing there, and we're going to sim this game here against Wimbledon in the Checker Trade Trophy, trying to get up through in this cup, because this is one of the lower league trophies, so that the lower league teams have something to play for, the Checker Trade Trophy. And if we can get a win here, we can progress on through to the next round of that. Otherwise, to be honest, it's not too fast if we don't, because we will just head out and play in the league. As you can see there, they ended up beating us 4-3 on penalties, which was quite disappointing, but at the same time, I'm really not fussed. We're here on deadline day now, though, in the League 2, and we just got our offer accepted for Wigan's player here, so we're going to accept that one for 750 counter offer, and we got another offer here for 190. So if that money comes through any second now, once we do a couple more sims ahead, we should have enough money to get Van Bergen. We've sold those 2 players there. We're going to look at the offers here and try and find where we're going to go get Van Bergen. He's on our short list, so we're going to, there he is down the bottom. We're going to click on him, go buy him, and try and put in a new offer. We had to put in a new offer because that last one kind of expired on us, and we're trying to find it at the moment, but I couldn't find it anywhere. So I went and had to put the new offer in to get him back again. So after we've got 8 hours left of this deadline day, so hopefully we can get him in on deadline day before this time runs out. As you can see here, we're just looking for it now, and we found it, but the 100,000 offer expired, so we're going to have to go and put in a new bid for him on the shortlist, which we're going to do now, and keep another 800,000. So hopefully they'll accept that and then we can get on and sign him for the squad if he wants to join us. He's just turned 17, as you can see there. He was 16 just before, now he's 17, and here we are. Transfer offer now is unacceptable. They want more money just because it's deadline day, so we're gonna have to offer them a little bit more. 850,000. Every penny counts in this as well. With only 6 hours left to go in the deadline day, they know we want him so badly, and here we go. We've got the contract accepted, or the offer accepted, sorry, now just for the contract. 4 years for a crucial first team player. He will fulfill our need of the striker, and let's just hope that he can do us good this season. As you can see, they just signed him, and great work. We've reached his brand exposure goal for the club this season, so that's boosted our manager stats up a little bit, which is really cool. And we're going to hopefully, there we go, 1 out of 1 complete for the season. We got a thing to do for the youth development over the medium-term goal, and then we got to win the league and get to the round of 32 in the FA Cup this season. So hopefully we can do all of that. As you can see here, we just put Van Bergen in up the right wing, so now we've got our permanent right winger, we got a permanent striker, we need a permanent left winger now. So it's still transfer deadline day, we got a bit more time. I was decided to go and look for some players on loan. I didn't have any money left to buy anyone with, so I've been, right now, as you can see, there's nothing happening. I was looking up what players quickly to buy, who I could loan for left wing, and as you can see, I'm just chucking in a quick left wing slot, see if anyone's about. And as you can see, I can see a 16-year-old there, Ben Woodburn, so I quickly went and had a look him up for Liverpool. As you can see there, 16-year-old on the left wing, he looks pretty good. I put a loan offer in for him. His actual stats say he can reach potential of about 79, so I thought that was pretty good, and he looks pretty cool. So I'm going to try and put in a 1-year loan offer with a future fee of 800,000 to buy. After that, if the end of the season, if he plays well for me, that could be really good. If he does play well, then we can get him straight in as a permanent left winger. So as you can see here, they'll get back to me shortly with that one, and we're going to sim through a couple more hours of deadline day. Not long left to go, but they've just come back with the decision and they've accepted it. So now we can go in and accept the offer, and we have just loaned Ben Woodburn on the left wing. So now we've got our left wing, we've got a right wing, we've got a striker, we've got a centre back, and we're doing pretty well so far this season for signings. At the start of the season, deadline day now is up. As you can see here, we've run out of money and we're not going to get any more loan players in at the moment. So that's it for now. We have got hopefully the players we need to go push on and get a win this season. As you can see here from the youth players, not really anyone of any good in the lineup here. The potential up to 80, so we're going to get him. He's the highest one at the moment, and potential of 77 there at the highest. No one really any good there, but we're going to put them in anyway, watch their development, see if they come to anything good. As you can see here, all pretty crappy players, to be honest. And I think with this youth development, I'm going to wait until maybe in the championship, if we can get that far up, and we can sign a really good scout for the championship, and a 5-star scout of potential and overall, and then we can hopefully sign some better youth players from then onwards instead of now. But for now, we're going to focus on training up our main squad to push us up through the leagues instead of focusing on youngsters, as that's not really our main priority. We got an email here just from one of the players saying about the place from Naismith about Bennett, who just got sold, and actually he's not going to take it because Woodburn is. As you can see, we got Van Bergen, Chaplin, Woodburn up top, and we got a pretty good lineup with the goalkeeper in goal there and Dilat in centre back. Simpson goes and gets the first goal in this game, then Clark goes and gets the second goal, Roberts goes and gets the third. We're 3-0 up in this game already, guys. 75th minute, 4-0 there. Van Bergen goes and scores a debut goal, and they get a red card. What a game with my new signings that's turned out to be in the end of the day. We're pushing up into 4th place now in the league, so we're already making headway in the League 2, trying to push on and get top of the league. If we can win it this season, that will be so good. Progressing on into League 1 with a win, with a bit of money, and with some very good players to push on with as well. All these youngsters, as you can see, Chaplin went up to 68 there from that training. Clark went up to 67, and we're doing pretty well so far. I think at the moment we made some good signings. We made some good signings. We've made some good results happen because of these signings, and we're fitting the squad around nicely. I think come February we'll get some more in, and we'll see how that goes, and see if we have enough money to get any more signings in February. That is, we might sell some more players off then in January, sorry. And at the moment we aren't topping any goal scorings or anything, but there is the light over Sliver as he tops the shirt sales, which is really cool for the season, as just what the board wanted. And we're coming into this game now against Cambridge, going 1-0 up. Then they bring it back to 1-1. Can we get a win in this game? Already in the 60th minute, there goes Chaplin scoring the goal to make it 2-1, but Cambridge go and equalise to make it 2-2 there. And the game ends 2-2, so we get a draw out of that game into 7th place in the league now after that one. Not much long left to go in this episode, by the way, guys. So as you can see there, some more training, some more stat boosting going on. We got a game against Crawley Town here coming up. and then we're going to just sim straight into that one. Accidentally press play match day. We're going to sim this game away from home against Crawley Town with the same squad. We're going to try and keep simming with the same squad because that's our main squad. They're not really getting too knackered and they're playing really well. I mean, as you can see there, but we have gone 1-0 down in this game. Collins goes and scores in the 39th minute. Can we get a goal back to equalise, or is this going to end 1-0 to Crawley? There it goes, guys. We got a loss. So we've had a draw and a loss in the last 2 games, dropping down to 9th place in the league, which is quite annoying. And Noel Hunt is worried about his playing time, but we're not going to worry about him. He is too old to play. He is a former Reading player as well, my favourite team, but he is too old to play now, playing for Portsmouth. And as you can see here, simming the game against Accrington. Guys, after this game, we're going to end this episode, so please like, share and subscribe for more videos. There's plenty more to come. I got these coming out everywhere because there's loads to do. As you can see, 2-1 up here, Van Bergen, Roberts and Woodburn making it 3-1 there. And coming into the last minutes of the game, we go and make it 4-1 and get a great win there. So guys, please like, share, subscribe.